Good morning. You're watching Moreau Family Farm. My name's Jennifer. Today we're doing something a little bit different than we normally do. It is fall time, and during the fall here in South Georgia, we have an abundance of goldenrod that grows just outside in our pasture and along the front of our yard. So we did a bunch of research on goldenrod and what it's actually good for. And believe it or not, we have an abundance of just really good medicinal benefits just hanging out in our pasture. So why not put them to good use and make some tinctures or teas or whatever it is. So right now I am just it's boiling, so I'm going to turn it off and put a plate on the top of it. But what we've done is we've separated some of the leaves and the, actually paper plate should work just fine. It should. Yeah. So I put a plate on it right now just to kind of steep it. I'm going to leave it on the stove, but I did turn it off. Once you bring the leaves to a boil, it's just like making tea. You bring the leaves to a boil. You could also use the flowers as well. So I have the flowers in a separate pot, the leaves in a different pot. We're not going to be using the stems or anything like that. So basically it's really easy to separate the flowers and the stems, the leaves from the stem. You just basically pull in a backwards direction. I can't do it and hold. So it's super easy. They just slide right off when you pull in the opposite direction of the way that the leaves are going. So you can separate the leaves from the flowers very easily. So we're just putting the flowers in this pot here, and we'll steep those. And then we're just steeping the leaves in another pot. So the medicinal benefits of goldenrod are just an abundance of different benefits. It helps with the kidneys, the urinary tract, any kind of inflammation. It also helps to tighten the skin. So my mom and I thought we would be kind of funny to maybe make an astringent out of it and maybe just put some on a cloth and put it on our face and let it just sit for a little bit. Not 100% sure what we're doing here, but it's not going to hurt either way. Goldenrod can be taken internally, and also if you can put it in your body, then it's definitely not going to hurt to put it on your body. So that's what we're doing. If you're new to the channel and you have not been here before, please don't mind the atmosphere that we're living in. We are in the process of remodeling our home. We bought this home just a few months ago, and we are from the floor up just remodeling it. So don't mind what you see. It's not going to look like this forever. But for right now, it's kind of a disaster zone. So, but this is our first fall here, and we do have, like I said, an abundance of the goldenrod growing, and we didn't want to miss the opportunity to taste the tea, see what it's like, and kind of go from there. So we're starting with this tea. We're steeping it. Just gonna leave it covered. It smells good. It has like almost like a little bit of a lemony smell to it. We are gonna be drinking it with honey. And then the leaves, I think, is what we're gonna not the leaves, the flowers, I'm sorry. We're gonna end up steeping these. And this is what I believe we're gonna use as an astringent, and just kind of put that on our skin. Now, one thing you do want to take note of, that you will see some really itty bitty little bugs in it. So when you're picking stuff out in your yard, you will find bugs in the flowers and stuff. Rinse it really good. You're just using the water part of it. You're not going to be consuming the leaves or the flowers or anything like that. So once you strain it, I mean, if you're super queasy, you'd be surprised how many bugs we end up eating in a day. So it's in lots of foods, lots of vegetables, but that's just the part of living on a farm. You're gonna end up getting some stuff here and there, but we're gonna strain it with a cheesecloth So hopefully any little particles, including bugs, get left behind and not in the actual liquid itself. We did rinse it first though before we steeped it or put it in this pot over here. So hopefully any little bugs that were in it did come out. But if there's anything left extra, like I said, the cheesecloth will help to prevent it from getting in the liquid itself. Plus it's going to be pretty much like a brownish, yellowish colored liquid. And you'll see anything floating in it. So you could just kind of take it out and then, you know, make your tea. So that's it. But it's really good for your body internally. Helps with a lot of your organs just to help flush them out. It's a diuretic, so it helps flush out your kidneys, your liver. Just really good for you. It's a healthy benefit. People take it all the time. If you're not familiar with it, go ahead and just Google Goldenrod and see if it's something that you have growing around. I'll post a picture. I'll post a picture right here so you guys can see what it looks like. It does grow wild all over the place in North America. And late summer, early fall is when you'll find it the most. So keep your eyes open for it. And when you find it, it snaps off the bush very easily. You don't need a pair of scissors or anything like that. You can just kind of pop it right off. And yeah, go ahead and make yourself some tea and get yourself nice and healthy and clean out your system, because it's going to do you a lot of good in the long run. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, you guys be blessed. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.